another video in the Double Chin Chronicles. Anyway, why am I wearing a winter hat on the 29th of May? One, because I live in Michigan and it's still cold here. Two, because I didn't feel like taking my scarf off to drop my daughter off today for school, so I just put my winter hat on top of my scarf. So yeah, and I really don't care. I don't care how I look. I'm tired, I'm sick. My son's graduation is today, and also I still have things to do to prepare for the party on Saturday, his graduation party on Saturday. Why am I doing it so early? Because my sister is in town for the graduation and I wanted to do it while she was here. Most of my friends are doing their graduation parties in June. I have one that's back-to-back, June 21st and June 26th. I'm going to try my best to at least make one of those. But I am extremely sick, guys. And I know it may not look like it, but I am so freaking sick right now. I'm in a lot of pain. My back keeps giving out. My leg keeps giving out. I have something going on with my left leg that's concerning. After chemo, though, during chemo, I had started having like jolting pains up my leg, like nerve pain, and I had this thing going on with my foot one time for like, I don't know, a little over a year. I dealt with it, and then the pain just kind of subsided a little bit, but it still has issues. So yeah, I got a lot going on medically that I need to get checked out again. But I'm trying to get through all of this. His graduation party. My daughter's sweet 16 is in 2 weeks. So, like, I don't have time to worry about myself right now. And then my birthday is 2 weeks after her birthday. I don't know how that worked out, but yeah, June babies. Hello. Anyway, yeah, so I do have an MRI on my brain scheduled June 23rd. So I want to kind of get through that first because that's the most important to me right now. It may not be to my doctor's, but it's the most important thing to me right now because I have these things going on with my brain that are very, very, very concerning. So we need to get that out the way. I'll worry about my leg another time. You know, hopefully everything turns out fine with the MRI for my brain, but you know, just things, and I'm not gonna try to put that energy out there, but I just, you know, I'm just hoping everything comes back fine because we've been cancer free for the last 5 years, thank God, you know, of that. But that doesn't mean that I haven't had stuff going on, and I do. Like, my body since chemo is just not great. Let's just put it like that. And I'm functioning off of sheer, like, I don't know, residual energy, because at the end of the night, I feel so freaking bad that it just feels like, is this an ER visit? Should I be going to the ER right now? But no, I am the type of person that if I have stuff going on with my kids, then whatever is going on with me has to wait. I am not going to be in a hospital. I'm not going to go to urgent care. I'm not going to do anything if my kids have things going on, especially if I'm the one doing it, putting it on, you know, like the party and stuff like that. If I'm throwing the party, I'm not about to be in the emergency room and, you know, potentially having to stay, because that's the way it's been. Pretty much when I have certain things going on, it's either between a 4-day to 8-day stay in the hospital, and I'm not doing that to my kids. I'm sorry. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to check in because today is Thursday. Like I said, it's graduation day. Tomorrow's Friday, but my sister's still here, and I think my other sister is coming in town today for the party. So I want to be with family. So I'm not trying to say that you guys aren't important, because you are. So this video I'm going to try to get up tomorrow, since I'm trying to do Fridays for post days, but we'll see. I don't know. But I just, again, wanted to check in, let you guys know what's going on. I know you guys have been waiting to hear about life since cancer. But when I started re-recording again, there were things going on, like the claim being denied for my genetic testing just because of the facility I was in. And then I had something else going on with my blood work and stuff like that. So, yeah, we will get into that. So next week, there's nothing going on. So hopefully I can start getting to things that I've been dealing with since chemo. Next week, we could start off that week with talking about stuff, since my MRI isn't until the 23rd of June. So I hope all of you had a lovely week. I hope all of you are okay and just functioning very well. If you guys have had children that are graduating, congratulations, whether they're graduating from kindergarten or middle school, high school, college, you know, congratulations to all of you. I have like I don't know how many mom friends that I have whose sons and daughters are graduating today with me. And this is going to be a sad day. And I think that's another part of my problem. I've been very emotional, but I've been trying to keep it in. But I know today it's just going to be like, the tears are just gonna flow, because if you guys don't know, I have 6 children, and the son that's graduating today I have 7 children, 6 boys and 1 girl. What am I talking about? But the son that's graduating today is number 6. He's my last boy. Oh my gosh, my last boy. And then my daughter has 2 more years after, you know, they get out of school. She's in 10th grade now. So life is very emotional, but I'm so glad my children live close to me, because I can see them whenever I want, you know, when they're not busy and things like that. So that helps out a lot with them being, you know, graduating, going to college, or just starting their lives. You know, they still live really close and they come by. You know, I see one son at least once a week, which I love. And then I just still have 3 kids living at home right now. So we're getting really close to being empty nesters. And even though it's like a bittersweet moment, we want to travel and do stuff, you know, that we put off to raise our children. So, you know, we have a really good relationship, a really good friendship. So I don't think we're going to have that problem like, ew, I don't like you after all the kids are gone. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. So anyway, I'm rambling, and this video is 8 minutes long. So have a great rest of your week, guys. I'll try to put up some photos if you guys are following me on Instagram or Facebook. That's normally where I post most of family photos and stuff like that. So you can check those out there. So yeah, good talking to you guys. I don't really care about the hat. I don't care what people think. I'm not a teenager. I don't care. I just didn't feel like combing my hair down before I take a shower. So yeah, I had to drop my daughter off. Have a great Thursday, guys, and I will see you next week. Bye.